By Kayla Hensley, Entertainment Insight, July 1, 2025. In a twist that even Sheldon Cooper couldn't have calculated on his whiteboard, a new spin-off of The Big Bang Theory has exploded across global streaming platforms, securing an 89% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes and winning over both fans and skeptics. Titled Quarks and Coffee, the series centers on Penny Hofstadter's niece, a brilliant but socially awkward astrophysics prodigy, who moves to Pasadena to intern at Caltech, and promptly takes over the very apartment that once echoed with the chaos of Sheldon, Leonard, Raj, and Howard. But unlike many franchise revivals that fizzle into nostalgia-laden mediocrity, Quarks and Coffee feels fresh, funny, and, dare we say it, emotional. It's The Big Bang Theory, updated for the TikTok generation, with Gen Z anxiety, quantum computing, and awkward Zoom dates stirred into the sitcom formula. And it's working, spectacularly. A bold move from the Big Bang universe when HBO Max, rebranded as Maxverse, greenlit the project in early 2024, fans were skeptical. After all, spin-offs are a gamble. While young Sheldon struck gold by mining the formative years of the beloved character, attempts to reboot ensemble sitcoms often misfire. Yet showrunner Gina Alvarez, known for her deft work on Upload and The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, approached Quarks and Coffee with a laser-focused vision. We didn't want to replicate the original's rhythm. We wanted a new beat, a different frequency, something emotionally resonant, scientifically grounded, and genuinely funny. Enter 23-year-old breakout star Mila Reyes as Cassie Hofstadter, a caffeine-addicted, neurodivergent astrophysics genius who combines the wide-eyed wonder of early-season Sheldon with the street-smart grit of her Aunt Penny. Cassie may not knock 3 times on a door, but she does recite dark matter equations in her sleep. The plot: science, social anxiety and scones. Set a decade after the original series finale, Quarks and Coffee opens with Cassie leaving her chaotic Nebraska home for Caltech, armed with a prestigious internship and a paralyzing fear of failure. She sublets apartment 4A, yes, that 4A, and is promptly overwhelmed by Pasadena's social whirlwind of physics symposiums, overpriced oat milk lattes, and the ghost of the apartment's nerdy legacy. Joining her is her roommate Yasmin Cho, an openly asexual software engineer and Caltech dropout played with effortless charm by rising star Eleanor Park. Rounding out the core trio is Dev Patel. Not that Dev Patel, the show jokes early on, a lab tech with a passion for virtual reality, anime, and baking molecular gastronomy desserts. Together, the trio navigates early adulthood with a blend of awkwardness, sincerity, and science puns. One standout episode, The Schrodinger's Date Dilemma, sees Cassie trying to determine whether a date was successful or not by applying quantum superposition theory. Spoiler: it wasn't. Why it works. Critics were quick to praise the show's ability to balance scientific authenticity with emotional depth. The New York Times called it a rare spin-off that understands its DNA but doesn't worship it. NPR lauded the writing as genuinely clever without condescension, and Rolling Stone dubbed it the sitcom of the quantum age. Even Rotten Tomatoes, notoriously tough on sitcoms, has graced Quarks and Coffee with a certified fresh rating of 89%, with particular acclaim for the nuanced performances and deft handling of neurodiversity and mental health topics. Unlike the original show's earlier seasons, which occasionally leaned on stereotypes for laughs, Quarks and Coffee is more thoughtful, showing characters as layered and evolving. Cassie's anxiety is not a punchline but a lens through which many viewers, especially students and young professionals, find unexpected connection. The science isn't dumbed down either. Alvarez consulted with astrophysicists, AI developers, and quantum researchers to keep episodes grounded in cutting-edge theory. We want people to Google after they laugh, she said in an interview. Cameos and continuity. Die-hard fans have not been left out. The show sprinkles in enough legacy cameos to satisfy longtime viewers without overwhelming the newcomers. Kaylee Cuoco returned as Penny in a touching cameo during episode 5, where she offers Cassie one of her old coffee mugs and a piece of advice. Don't let physics define you, let it inspire you. Jim Parsons provides the voiceover narration for a single episode, a la How I Met Your Mother, and Mayim Bialik is slated to appear in season 2 as an MIT dean recruiting Cassie for a joint particle accelerator project. Even Stewart from the comic book store has resurfaced as the unexpected love interest of Yasmin. Don't ask, just watch. Streaming data doesn't lie. Since its premiere in April 2025, Quarks and Coffee has racked up over 220 million viewing hours globally across Maxverse and partner platforms in 14 countries. It shot to #1 in India, South Korea, Brazil, and, surprisingly, Sweden. Part of its success lies in its strategic international appeal. Subtitled versions are carefully localized, scientific terms adapted thoughtfully, and jokes adjusted to fit regional humor. "We didn't just translate, we transcreated," said translation coordinator Mariana Jimenez. Social media engagement has also helped fuel the fire. Cassie's frantic blackboard calculations from episode 3 were recreated on TikTok in a viral trend, #QuantumCrush, and Yasmin's monologue about digital burnout became a mental health touchstone shared widely across Reddit and Instagram. What's next? A second season is already in production, with whispers of a crossover arc where Cassie attends a conference co-hosted by Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler and, get this, an AI program built by a grown-up Howard's daughter, Haley Wolowitz. Max Verse is reportedly in talks for an interactive VR episode, and a limited-run podcast called Quantum Confessions, featuring the characters in Character, is set to launch this fall. More than anything, Quarks and Coffee proves that sitcoms, when done right, still matter. In a fragmented streaming world of dark thrillers, big-budget epics, and docuseries about cults, a show about young people trying to understand black holes and their own hearts is oddly refreshing. As Penny might say, not bad for a kid from Nebraska and a coffee mug full of ambition. Final thought: in the crowded universe of streaming content, Quarks and Coffee has done the near impossible. Recharged a legendary franchise with brains, heart, and a double shot of modern relevance. Whether you're a physics nerd, a sitcom junkie, or just someone who misses clever, character-driven comedy, this spin-off has the formula for success. The Big Bang is back. And it's booming. Let me know if you'd like this formatted like a magazine spread, blog post, or need alternate versions.